Hey guys, good morning to you. Happy Easter. Got some news I want to share with you. Okay. All right. So, just so you guys know, some of you might not think that the COVID 19 could delay the rate change in any way. Let's look at that. Let's see what kind of influence, per the US government, COVID 19 has on Iraq, their markets, and so forth. This is the US Embassy's website. Okay. This is specifically, it says US Embassy in Iraq. Okay. Let's see how COVID-19 right here, guys. It says COVID-19 information. Okay, let's see how it impacts it. Right here, right here, it tells you. It says on April 7th, authorities extended a 24-hour curfew in Baghdad till April 18th. From this website right here, this is where Iraq and their financial markets are getting their curfew periods from, directly from. So if you think, or if you're of the opinion that COVID-19 has nothing to do with this, This is this is where Iraq's getting its guidance on its curfew periods to shut down all the financial markets. But I want to stress something to you. The ISX right now should not be down because the ISX is electronic stock trading. It has nothing to do with a pandemic or a virus. Okay? So the stock market should be operating right now. It should be open for business and it's not. It's been shut down since 316. So think about that very carefully. Okay? But I'm just showing you right here. The U.S. Embassy in Iraq is giving Iraq their quarantine periods to stay closed for. Okay. So I just want to show that to you. So, yes, COVID 19 has everything to do with why the financial markets are down right now and also why the rate has not publicly changed. Right there. There's your factual proof. Okay. Now let's talk about this. Let's look at the markets. Okay. Um, here's actually this is the ISX right here. Okay. So according to the ISX, let's see what it says. Let's um, okay. So with the ISX, guys, it is still closed for business. Okay. See right here. See in the top left corner. See how it says last update. I highlighted it blue for you. Last update was 3/16/2020. There you go. It's been closed down since March 16th. Now you have to ask yourself, why is this shut down? Not one other country in the world has their stock exchange shut down because of this pandemic and coronavirus. Iraq has no reason, no justifiable reason that anybody can answer or explain why the ISX is down. Okay, it has nothing to do with the coronavirus or pandemic. Okay, because this is electronic trading. So because the stock exchange is still down, it strongly suggests that the rate most likely secretly changed in the background. I'm not saying publicly. I'm not even saying publicly in Iraq. I'm just saying secretly in the background that no one can see anywhere the week of March 17th. Okay. Let's look at some more stuff. What else do we have? Okay. Now, I may have been wrong on the date physically. When I say the date physically changing on 321, 322, they can still pick a different date. It doesn't have to be 321, 322. It could be the last Sunday of Iraq for all that matters. Okay, it doesn't have to be 321, 322. So I probably was wrong about that date. Okay, but let me hold on, guys. I'm looking at a calendar in the background that you guys can't see. Give me. I'm just trying to see something here. Okay, so for example, I'm looking at a calendar right now, and it would have to be pretty much, guys, a weekend. It can't be a weekday. Okay, so as of right now, the last Sunday in Iraq is April 26th. Okay, so they could. What I'm trying to get to you here is they did have a currency auction today, but um, and by the way, guys, the currency auctions, they're not auctioning off any U.S. dollars inside the country of Iraq. Okay, they're doing it. They're only selling to banks abroad. What that does for them? See right there, it says total cash sale. Hold on. Right there. See, okay, see, it says total cash sale 0. Um, that, I'm going to enlarge this for you. Okay. Right there. Total cash sale, guys, is 0. That means they're not selling any, again, they auction off US dollars. They're not selling off or auctioning any US dollars to any banks in Iraq. Okay. They're only auctioning off currency to banks abroad right here. Okay. One of the things that does for the country is it de-dollarizes them by getting US dollars out of the country. That's a required step to become Article 8 compliant, is they have to de-dollarize so they can only use the dinar going forward. Okay, so that's very significant. But as you guys see right here, the execute or the actual posted date for this currency auction is right here, March 22nd. Okay, so the fact that they're still these currency auctions. This is huge, guys. You have to look at this carefully. These currency auctions are still being posted for the month of March, and that's what I was trying to tell you. They're staying in the month of March. What that pretty much tells us is that they are working on. They have to delay this. There's two things with the currency auction. One thing that the currency auction guys does is they actually use it as a tool to control the exchange rate. Remember last week they kept telling us that the value of the US dollar was getting a little too high. So for one thing, by having those two currency auctions, and they were able to help use it as a tool to bring the exchange rate of the dinar back within that 2% compliance per the IMF, okay? And they're using it also to be able to get currency auctions in for the month of the month of March, so they can close out those year-end books, okay? That's why they're keeping these within the month of March, and they're not letting them go into April, because technically April's a brand new accounting period. So that's why they're keeping these in the month of March, okay? So this one was 322, and they could easily drag these out, guys, to what would be like the last Sunday of the month. And the fact that they have these till 322, guys, does suggest they could actually extend the ISX outage. Notice how they have these in 322. So this does suggest they could extend the ISX outage past the 18th, okay, to roughly Sunday the 26th. We'll have to see on that. Okay, so that's kind of up in the air. But I don't care, guys. As far as I'm concerned right now, everything still shows they're going to change this rate most likely in the month of April. Okay, but what I wanted to show you was, so they're right here. What they're doing is they're closing out the fiscal period for you for the year for the fiscal year of 2019, and that's why they're keeping these currency auctions specifically dated for the month of March. What that tells us is by doing this, it's specifically for an accounting period, okay, and that allows them to get those year-end books closed out for the year of 2019. But it looks like they're dragging that date. I thought it was going to be over that they were going to kind of backdate it to the 21st, 22nd for closing, to be able to close out the year end. It looks like they're going to drag all this out now until probably roughly 325, 326 is my guess. So, but that is where we're at, okay? So again, you might think COVID-19 has nothing to do with this, but right here, guys, look at the top, U.S. Embassy in Iraq. The U.S. Embassy out of Iraq is giving, and right there near the top, COVID-19 information. From the COVID-19, that is exactly where Iraq is getting their quarantine periods from, and so right there, highlighted in blue, right now it's through April 18. It looks like we may have that there could be another 2 weeks in this. There looks like because they date those currency auctions as of March 22nd, it looks like they're going to probably span this quarantine period probably through March 25th, 26th, right in there. Okay, so we could have another 2 weeks to go in this. We'll have to see how all this plays out. But guys, it looks very good no matter what. It's right here before our eyes. We have to see how all of this plays out. Happy Easter to you guys. God bless you guys and have a great day.